Hello my dears, this video is for my very best friend in the entire world. She's very sweet, very cute, and I'm going to be calling her Star throughout this video for the sake of not butchering the entire English language. Now you might be thinking to yourself, what the fuck is a star? And I'll answer, well, it's either a fireball floating in space or something that I don't quite understand. I mean... Now you might be thinking to yourself, how did you befriend such a strange being? And to that my answer is... You know, I have no explanation for that. I guess when it comes to the subject normality, I don't really have any high ground, so to speak. You also might be thinking, isn't Star that one bitch who can't fucking speak English? Why are you making this video in English? Well, that is for a very simple reason. I do not want to sit in front of a camera and speak Dutch because I'll feel fucking stupid. So, in order to focus on the English and be able to understand what I am saying, I'd advise you just sit down and shut the fuck up. Star and I are quite obviously, if you can tell, two very different people. It's kind of like putting a pit bull and a poodle together, except the pit bull turns out to be pretty nice, and the poodle is a rigid bitch who will bite you in the ankles and then get mad when you dropkick them. What do you want from me, woman? You know, sometimes Star reminds me of a small plushie, because she's very cute, we love her very much, but sometimes you just feel this strong desire to... No, all jokes aside, Star is very kind and very sweet, and I'm going to be talking about how I met her and how our relationship progressed throughout the years. So I think I met Star when I was about 9 years old, possibly. We weren't all that close. We did have little art projects that we made in the same classes, but aside from that, I never really saw her all that much. Not until the age of 13, it must have been. We were in the school musical together. She was a dance kid, I was a choir kid, and we reconnected, kind of. We just talked, ate a shit ton of chocolate. And our other friend that I also met in the musical convinced me to ask my teachers to join their class next year because I was at a very unhappy place and my classmates, I didn't really get along with them. So my teachers granted my wish, and when I was 14 years old, I joined their class. And everything just kind of changed. Now we rekindled our relationship. My face was familiar to her, so I think it was easier for her to open up to me than it might have been to other people. And that's why swiftly we became friends and best friends. We were in the same dancing school together as well, so we went there all the time, and we just grew very close in a very short amount of time, and we've been best friends for about 3 years now. You know, it's insane looking back at how quick time has passed with her. I mean, I might as well have met her yesterday and I wouldn't even know, even though we know each other so well. When I'm with her, it's completely different. It's like appearances don't even exist. I am not a person in a body. She's not a person in a body. We're just two magical orbs floating around and having fun. It's like nothing really exists except just us and our spirits, and it's a really special connection to have with a person, and it's something that takes time to create, but it's worth it. Now, there's a few things that really distinguishes Star from other people. Obviously, she's a very talented dancer, but that's not what makes her different from everybody else. She's somebody who understands how to put yourself first and encourages me to do so as well. She feels a lot of things, but it's difficult for her to communicate her emotions with others. And I think that's why we work so well as friends, because I often forget that you're supposed to put yourself first. And a strong suit of mine happens to be communication, and so I can help her with that. And in that way, we kind of just help each other. We've never really had any sort of big argument. We've just kind of been friends consistently. We've had very small disagreements, but aside from that, we've never really fought. We just happen to work really well together as friends, and it's inexplainable, really. One of the things that makes Star Star is definitely how much of a picky eater she is. I mean, she will not eat Chinese food. She despises chocolate. She just dislikes a lot of food, but she has a very, very strong liking for certain things as well. She loves white chocolate. She absolutely loves vanilla ice cream. And she just loves all sorts of sweets and crisps, but it makes her stomach upset, so she can't eat it too often. Something that doesn't make her stomach upset is vanilla ice cream, and that's why she loves it so much. Well, part of the reason. She loves the taste, but she also loves that it doesn't hurt her physically. She's also somehow very insecure. I don't quite know how you can look like this and be insecure, but somehow she does it. I don't know. She might be blind or something. I mean, her glasses are like really, really strong, so she might just be blind. She loves doing creative things like playing piano and singing and dancing and drawing, but even though she does these things fairly well, she doesn't believe that she does them very well. And so she needs a lot of validation for the things she does, even though she will not accept the validation. But she does deserve it. She's incredible. Star also absolutely hates golden jewelry. She loves dainty silver necklaces or rings, but gold, hell no. She hates it with her skin tone. She doesn't like the way it looks. She always sticks to silver. She's also very allergic to fake silver. She cannot wear anything that's not real, even though she pretty much treats it like lactose intolerant people treat drinking milk. Basically, give me the fucking jug. I mean, she has this necklace with an S on it, and she wears it way too often. It's not real silver, and it gives her a huge rash, but she continues to wear it simply because she likes the way it looks. Very irresponsible, but also very cute. Star also has a tendency to get very overwhelmed. She can't handle too many people at once, and she knows this of herself. So she limits the amount of people she hangs out with and invites to stuff, because she just knows that it won't be fun for her if there's too much noise or too many people trying to talk. I guess of the two, I am more of the socialite, even though she really enjoys other people's company. In order to not get overwhelmed, she often places herself in the position of an observer. She'll listen to things other people say and just look at what the people around her do without participating too actively, because she doesn't want to get too tired and overwhelmed from it. Whereas I really don't know when to stop. I'll keep participating and trying to talk to people even though I'm tired, and I'll get extremely overwhelmed. Aside from sometimes being confused about herself or her emotions, she actually knows herself really well, and she really knows where to draw the line. She's also very intelligent, even though she doesn't come across that way quite. I mean, she's extremely book smart. She's great at math. However, it took her a concerning long time to find out that you can actually photograph rainbows. Let's just say when you give her a book, she'll read it and she'll do just fine on the test. But don't give her the book and she won't do shit. She won't know shit. I'm sorry, but I'm not. She's afraid of commitment and of opening up, but not to me, somehow. She got close to me pretty quickly. She committed to me as a friend pretty quickly. I mean, it took her a little longer to truly open up to me, but it is something she did. And it's admirable, really, how she has taken me into her trust and just believes enough in me as a friend in order to tell me things that she wouldn't tell anybody else. Even though she really has a tough time, she'll always keep smiling and she'll always try to see the light at the end of the tunnel. She's a very positive person, even if she feels bad, and I admire that about her. I really do. Star also doesn't really like summer all that much. She loves winter, she loves snow. She doesn't really like the cold and the rain, but she loves snow very much, and she loves Christmas. She actually likes how early it gets dark in the winter, because she'll be able to see all the lights that people hung up. Where the darkness of winter will make me sad, it will make her very happy. And I think that's actually very beautiful. One last fact about Star is that she loves me, and I love her very much so. And that's why I got her a certain gift. Star, you can now take the little box, open it. The thing that is on top is for you, and the little bag at the bottom is for me. And you'll see why in a second. Happy birthday, my dear. I love you very much, and I hope you enjoy the gift I bought you.
Some days I'm lonely, and some days I'm not. Some days I am only a little bit sad, not a lot. How do you make a home? What to do? 'Cause I never stay too long. Every house looks the same in my dreams. Every house feels like home for a couple weeks. I've been running around trying to find a place where I can breathe. But me, oh my, I found you under an April sky. And you feel like city life, apple pie baked just right. Home is wherever